Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pimp My Ride, or whatever you wanna call this. It's basically just a customization competition between our little entrants here. Smukeoger, who was here in the last round. Little Darius is here, then Dorifto, Slong, Carpathian Stars, and Emilus. Alright guys, you can start now. And now we're gonna actually record them customizing their cars. I already parked mine at the beginning here, so this is gonna be my contestant vehicle. But I felt like it's gonna provide for a better entertainment if I actually record them, you know, customizing it on spot. And not just, you know, recording my own one. And that way I can give a bit more action to it. Seems like they're already hard at work. So this car is the Ennis Sevestra RE. We are doing an Ennis round today. So all three cars that we'll have chosen will be Ennis cars. The first one is the Ennis Sevestra RE, which is just Ennis Sevestra with a few more customization options. The second one will be the Hellion, which is a vanilla car. It's been added in the most recent DLC, the Nightclub DLC. That's an off-roader. I felt like it's gonna make for a bit more variety for us. And then the last one is gonna be it's gonna be a modded car. It's the Ennis ZR380, which is in the game, but it only has an armored version, which just looks horrible. And thankfully, our little server received a version that has the armor plating removed and a few more customization options added. So you know, the Nissan 370Z or 350Z, whatever you wanna call it, is actually resembling to its real-life counterpart in terms of how good it is, in terms of customization. So you can see everybody's putting on all kinds of different parts. You can see some roll cages, some rear window louvers, spoilers, somebody's already at deliveries. Dorifto is doing the fenders right now. Darius is already through deliveries. I think he's doing the front, yeah. Then Smuke is now choosing his livery. This car also has a few more liveries than the standard one, so you're gonna see that one as well. Mine is something that I did before, so yeah, this is one of the more recent liveries that has been added. So everybody is doing pretty well. They are getting ahead. There was no theme added apart from, you know, just the car itself, so they are not restricted in terms of whether they want to go for a street look, a racer look, or just kind of a tuner old-timer look, as the car is originated from. And I can already see quite a bit of variety between them, so I feel like this is going to be an interesting matchup. I think Smuke is almost done with his version. Darius, I think he's also pretty much done. I think he's going for a more simplistic look, just like Dorifto, though I think he's still yet to put deliveries onto his one. Carpathian is testing the ridiculous exhaust as well. Emilus seems to have gone for a more street look as well. Okay, so I think everybody is done. Let's go and see what everybody did. So, Emilius went for a standard look, more streetish look, although there is some bolted on arches and whatnot, so I feel like this is a, you know, fitting for a tuner car. Pretty nice, I must say. I think he went for a matte blue and some, I think probably it's diamond blue pearlescent. Yeah, it's Emilius. I'm not gonna fuck up the names this time, don't worry. Then we got Carpathian Stars here. He also went for a more clean look, I should say. He used the stock wheels, which look very nice, if I have to be honest. Then we got Dorifto. I think everybody went for a, you know, more laid down tuner look, especially with those wheels. Those pop really well with the black paint. Then we've got little Darius. He went for a, I think it's a gasoline green with the white pearlescent. Nice white interior as well, matching the livery stripes. And finally we got Smuke, who went for just the overall dark theme with the mean looking turbochargers sticking out in the front. And finally, it's mine. I think I was the only one who went for a racer look. You know, with the wide body kits and all that. So yeah. Again, vote for your favorite one in the comments. Smukeuger, Lil Darius, Dorifto, then Carpathian Stars, and Emilus. Alright. First is done. So, we are back in the second round. We have now the Anis Hellion. So, let's see what each of them will make out of this little off-roader here. Again, I placed my, you know, my normal one at this side. Because I want to record them customizing their cars. It looks like the front ends are being swept up already. Yeah, some roof stops and roll cages are being put on. Some of the side windows getting covered up and all that. This car actually is underrated in terms of customization, I feel like. Okay, people are still joining and that's kind of bother, but I mean, it's gonna be evaluated on a, you know, round by round basis, so even if they join like halfway, their points won't add up in a single video, so you know, so it's just who can customize the car in that given round the best is what matters. Yeah, people are already going along the liveries, some of the nice hood options. It actually has quite a few hood options. You know, all of the bull bars and whatnot on the front and end, and the side steps, all that stuff. Yeah, this car has a lot of potential to make it truly unique and special. Alright, I think they are about to finish. Ooh, somebody's using one of the special tires. Yeah, the good thing about our server is that you can actually use tires that are usually on the other cards as a stock wheel, so like not, you know, one of the ones offered in the wheels option, but like, see, this one is on the Insurgent, I think. Only Doristo is left. I start going through the cards in the meantime. So first we got Emilus. He went for a wine red, I think is the color look, with the, you know, barred up windows and some side steps, as well as some primarily color bull bars on the front. Then we have Carpathian. He went for a stripe livery look and some similarly red and black setup. Then we've got Dorifto. I think he's still doing it. Okay, now he's done. So he went for a more off-roader looking bull bar with the front lights and some of this. I think you can barely see, but there is a livery on it. Maybe it's more visible from this side. Yeah, so like there is some livery on it. You know, this is the wheel whatever it's called. I don't know what's in English. And then we've got the same livery, but with some more tuned out look, some clean. Darius went for a more streetish look, less you know, dirty, I guess, or less of a matte color. And then Smuke went for a really, I don't know, breakfast look or something like that, with, you know, the extravagant livery and whatnot. Yeah, it's cool. This is cool as well. And finally we've got G-Shock, who also used the red color, and it's some black rims and the same bull bar as Dorifto did. And finally I went for a racy look with a bit more stripped down exterior, you know, because why not? Sorry if I'm going along a bit too fast. But yeah, again, so G-Shock, Smuke, Darius, Dorifto, Carpathian Stars, and Emilus. Alright, this round is done. Now we have the ZR 380 Street version. It's not called Street version, but you know, the one that we have in vanilla is just the armored version of this car. We have a beautiful stripped down, actually normal looking ZR 380. And now we have an additional participant. Sadly, Emilus had to leave because he's leaving soon. But Ion Knight joined our little event here. Then we've still got G-Shock, Smuke, Darius, Schlong, and Carpathian Stars. They are already stripping away at the options for the cars. Yeah, this car it looks really nice. It has all kind of different, you know, bumper options, skirt options, a bunch of liveries, spoilers, race mod kits. Like even has like a net for the window and all that. So it was really well crafted and well thought out. So let's see how people are doing. Yeah, it looks like people are all going at it in different ways. I usually go at it so that I do the liveries first, and then I can see if any of the mod kits are not working well properly with the livery. Like, see, for example, this livery here, the Ron one, wouldn't work well with my type of front bumper, because this front bumper is a bit tilted down, so there would be a little gap between the stripe coming down and the orangeness of the bumper, and that's annoying. So I wouldn't use that livery on something that looks like this. So yeah, we have to be careful when we are customizing this particular car. I mean, it's still, you know, very well crafted. It's not perfect, but it's still more than we could have hoped for. And you know, Rockstar was idiotic enough to do it so that we can actually enjoy it as a regular street car for racing. But now it's time to actually make up for that. So Carpathian went for a street tuner look, I would call it that. Trumpets. Yep. We got the nice R380 logo on the side. Some arched front bumpers. And the general nice clean green look with some, I think it's the bright green pearlescent. Or the normal green, I can't really tell. I'm not really good at colors. Dorifto is still customizing it looks like. In the meantime, I'm gonna go check out Ion Knight's car. It's kind of the same livery, but with a blue and purple-ish look. Pretty nice as well. I think it's is that the stock wheel? I can't tell. It's probably stock wheel, yeah. Then we've got G-Shock. He went for a racer look with the Ron Racing livery and the Ron Racing blue. And it looks like this livery is pretty popular because this is the third car that has the same livery, but this one is white and black. And the same type of fendered front bumper as the first one, although he used the custom one. This was Smuke's car. Then we've got Lil Darius. He also used the same livery. Jesus, this is the fourth car in a row that has, well, not in a row, but the fourth car that has the same livery. And he has the same type of green as the other one that, although this is a bit, I think it's the gasoline green. This one is a bit darker green. And finally we got Dorifto's car. I think he's done. Dorifto, are you done? Yeah, he's done. Okay, he went for a, I think it's a drift race car, or just, I don't know, street race car something look, with the intercoolered front bumper, and you know, this orangish brownish color looks really well with the black and white. And we already saw Carpathian Star's car. And finally, last but not least, I also have my car, which was one of the real life variant cars that I've seen used on a Nissan 370, not back in the day, but like when I created this livery for it. So yeah, these are the participants: Ion Knight, G-Shock, Smuke, Darius, Dorifto Schlong, and Carpathian Stars. Alright, we are done. Thanks for participating, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And that was our episode for today. Please vote in the comments which one you like the most, and each of the rounds will have a winner announced. Thank you for watching, and